What's poppin', Rob Television? Welcome back to another reaction with your boy. As you can see by the title, man, yes, I'm back with another Larry Legend reaction video. First off, I'm so sorry I've been gone for the last 4 to 5 days. How have you guys been? I hope you guys have been very successful, very productive with your everyday life. But let's take a moment of appreciation to accept this first haircut, man. I know y'all been seeing me toe up in the last few videos with that with my Tommy Hilfiger hat. Now your boy finally got the fresh chop. But y'all ain't here to look at just only my gorgeousness. You're here to see the one, the only, the man, the myth, the legend, Larry Legend. Now, I thought I reacted to this video because I stumbled across this video doing my deep diving research. But as you can see by the title, man, this is Larry Bird's greatest moments. And you know how we do it, man. I ain't gonna talk y'all to death, man. You know how I always do, y'all. I disappear for 3 or 4 days. Whenever I come back, I gotta treat y'all like how I said that you got the child that you not in his life. But every time you come around, you think money is gonna make up for you being present in his life. That's kind of how I be doing y'all. So it's kind of equivalent, even though it's different, even though it's kind of the same thing. But before we get this video, man, do me a big favor, man. Smash that thumbs up button. Also, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Click that post notification bell. We notify on all things Rob Television. Roll to 3K, no cap. Let's check it out. All right, you guys, do me a big favor, man. Before you get into this video, if you haven't already, man, follow me on all my social medias, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter. All the links will be down in the description. And if you wasn't notified on this from my previous videos, I also have a PayPal just in case you guys want to donate. Whatever the amount is, it don't matter. It could be 50 cents. You know what I mean? If you want to donate that, make sure you show me some love on that. PayPal link will be in the description as well. All my links for everything is in the description, man. Make sure y'all show that some love. Let's get into this video. Also, y'all already know what time it is, man. It's Friday, man. Cheers. Hey, check this out. If you guys haven't, take time to pause. Go get you whatever drink you would like to have. If you're under the age of 21, get you some water, get you some juice, whatever the case may be. And let's cheers to the legend, man. Let's check it out.
Tie game, 13 seconds to play. Celtics basketball, no shot clock.
They called a timeout. He said, "You know I'm gonna get it." And I said, "I know I'm gonna be waiting."
I'm going to timeout. I'm going to a play, and I said, all right, this is what we're going to run. All right, then you get the ball, you go over here, and all right, you pass to Kevin, then you go to the corner, and Robert, you come over. Then about that time, Larry steps in and says, Coach, why don't you just give me the ball and tell everybody to get out of the way? No,
that's how you do it.
After the timeout, we walk back on the court, and Larry's going down to his position, so he tells Davey, he says, I'm getting the ball.
Yeah, he said, "I'm gonna get it right here. I'm gonna shoot it right in your face."
10 seconds. 5 and Bird has the basketball. Look out. 2 seconds on the clock.
And you know, he was like, "I didn't mean to leave 2 seconds on the clock." I walked back to the sideline like, damn.
Larry Bird just phenomenal the way that...
When someone does that to you, you just question, did I choose the right career? Like, for somebody to tell you, anybody can tell you, hey man, I'm gonna make this shot in your face. But for people to actually execute, for a man to actually execute on exactly what he told you he's gonna do, and then on top of that, after he execute, he comes to you and tell you, man, I ain't mean to leave no time on the clock. That's just like a pow, shot to the chest from like a shotgun slug. Like, it's nothing you can do at that point.
that he will contribute in the clutch time after...
Larry tries to fight his way through with Barkley all over. They're not going to call a foul. Goes to Bird. He's open.
I never knew that shot was on Barkley.
Let's see if they wind it all the way down. It's third low. You can't double yet. Now
That's on Scott too. And it was on MJ. Okay.
Larry Bird gets the Boston Celtics a 2-point lead. Bird down low, gets the ball behind. Michael comes over to try.
Bird was calling for it, man.
If you put all of us in a room, you know, Magic, Jordan, myself, and Bird probably be the guy who walks out of the room at the end of the day.
This by far is one of the most iconic plays in NBA, not in Bird history, but NBA history, bro. If you're a Pistons fan, I'm so sorry. But you can't be mad at me for reacting to the video. You gotta be mad at whoever made the video.
They're in overtime, tied at 123.
Bird rotates in. Bird pops out. Avoids the steal. Gets it over to DJ. Bird goes right into the pivot. Now DJ holds the ball. Back in the Bird. The ball away is gone. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Boston Celtics have evened this NBA World Championship Series at 2 games apiece.
I remember we were playing Washington in Washington one night, and Larry just hit what would have been the game-winning shot, but KC called timeout.
It won't count. It does not count. Boston had called a timeout.
Larry came back to the bench, and he was a little upset.
He looks at the bench and says, hey guys, when I come back after timeout, I'm going to go right to the same spot and I'm going to kick it in.
He told Washington, I'm going to get the ball.
2 seconds left. The Bullets by 1. Aims to Bird. He gets a good shot in the Celtics winner. Boy, this is something else. Incredible. And Bird wins it at the buzzer.
How many people you know would talk to the other team like this and say, I'm going to stick it in your face?
A runner, man. Running game winners. He probably hit more running game winners than he did, setting up and
I
shooting.
was guarding in my rookie year. He looked at me and he goes, you can't stop me. And I looked at him and I said, gosh, boy, you're so confident. He goes, confident? You're a rookie. You don't know anything. He proceeded to score like 10 straight points on me. The coach took me out the game. He walks by and he's laughing at me.
Larry Bird catches the ball in the corner. I take off running out at Larry Bird. And right when he's getting ready to shoot, I jump. And as I go by, him, he tells me, he says, fly, Bird. And I go right by him, he shoots the ball. It's nothing but nylon.
Larry Bird was a pain in the neck. Anytime we had a chance to win, Larry Bird changed that.
Larry Bird. Almost his own shot.
There was a certain confidence you had because, if you ever got in trouble, give the ball to Larry and get out of his way. And he delivered.
Double teaming Bird. Larry, fake, fall away.
But look, it takes greatness to really just earn that trust from your teammates, from your team. For you to sit there and say, because a lot of times I look at where Bird did, what he did in certain games, but then I look up to the build-up where he would say, all right, guys, man, I'm finna go out here, I'm finna win this game, or I'm gonna shoot this shot at this spot right here, and we're gonna win the game. And as a competitor, you would be looking like, man, why you gotta be the one to take the shot? You know what I mean? But they just say, you know what? We see you do it time and time again. You earned that, so we're gonna fall back, we're gonna play our role, we're gonna let you do your thing. Then the results speak for themselves, man.
He was a cold-blooded killer.
But when you played against somebody, do you remember? Well, you had the Bird night.
I had the Bird night. Yeah, that was a tough night, man. The biggest argument that night is, you only scored 6 on me.
But nobody was guarding Bird, were they?
Well, we were trying.
You were trying to.
Yeah, but when a guy is literally coming up the court, calling his shots, and Bird talked a lot of trash.
And that's in New Orleans.
That's in New Orleans. In that game, we're on the free throw line, and he literally says, left side across the 3, and you're listening to him. That's a tough feeling.
But okay, so you guys got Antoine Carr and Cliff Levingston got fined by Fratello, I think,
and Eddie Johnson for celebrating
Bird.
Yeah, it was the best film session. Every time when I see Mike, we still laugh.
God,
it was
so good.
It was the greatest film session ever because back then you didn't have you watched the real game and just went with a video, and Mike rewound the celebration 20 times. He just kept not the shot. He just kept rewinding it, showing the guys. You remember they're giving each other high five.
And then somebody falls off the bench.
Yeah,
too.
that was Eddie Johnson.
Yeah.
Eddie Johnson falls off the bench in laughter, and Antoine Carr and Cliff gives each other high five, and our film session was 20 minutes of that. So it
wasn't somebody not playing good defense on Bird. It was you guys celebrating Larry Bird.
And Fratello wouldn't let it go. He just kept rewinding.
I bet that if that film session could have been recorded before the film session started, it would have had warning, explicit language ahead. Because I'm pretty sure that coach probably was calling them all type of names after that, bro. The fact that this man is not only beating us and embarrassing us, y'all cheering for him on national television. Like, I know that film session was crazy, bro.
And it was.
I think Bird went by the bench one time too.
He fell in the bench.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, and he called that one. That was the one where he fell in it. He literally said, "Off the glass into the trainer." And,
No way.
yeah, and so it was a bad night.
He was a basketball genius. He'd be a step ahead, a thought ahead, play the game.
I still gotta get y'all some Dr. J videos too, man. It's just y'all be loving, y'all love Bird so much.
Michael Jordan and Larry Bird, because you have to play the game as a thinker when you're playing him. You have to get inside his mind. Larry wasn't quick, couldn't jump really high, but there was just some sleepless nights.
Bird takes the pop. It's gone. It is.
The All-Star game is in Dallas, the first three-point contest, and he just starts looking at guys, doesn't say a word, and people are getting kind of nervous. And then he finally speaks and says, I'm just looking to see who's going to finish second.
Some pure trash talking and just general bravado. And the theatrics of it all was made for Larry.
And Larry would back up his boast by not only winning the contest, but blowing away the competition with a phenomenal shooting display.
Bucket after bucket after bucket, man. Just imagine what his career, like as far as three-point percentage and three-point shots made, could have been if they could have shot threes his whole career.
My name on it for a week now, and I knew I was going to win this thing. I've been practicing, and my teammates said I wasn't going to win it, but I came back and lucked out, really.
At the end of one of the trips, he had accomplished every goal. We hadn't lost a game on the trip, and Larry told all of us players and the media too. We were all standing around waiting to leave. He said, "Tomorrow night's the last game of the trip. I'm going to play this one left-handed at least through three quarters."
What a performance by Bird!
And at the end of three quarters, the next night in Portland against poor Jerome Kersey, he had 27 points left-handed. And it was remarkable.
Larry fakes it. Bird. He passed it off the backboard to himself.
This guy was going to do one thing almost every night that really spun your head around, made you do like, couldn't believe this was happening.
That's how that film session would have been. So you would have been hearing no words, just straight beep, 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 beep.
He was playing chess and everybody else was playing checkers. He was 3 moves ahead of everybody else. And you never knew what he was going to do, but you knew it was going to be something special.
Bird steals it. You can see it coming, and look at the pass to McHale.
Isn't that beautiful?
In last year's playoffs, Person was out to make Bird eat his words while adding a few choice comments of his own.
Chuck Person, he definitely has his reputation. During the playoffs, he just went AWOL, and he just went to work.
You can see Gilson playing a little. Bird giving it back to him kind.
Chuck Person can talk some trash to Larry Bird now. He scored the last 16 points.
Chuck and Larry down low, greeting one another once again.
Bird, he has caught fire. Person.
Give me that. Then look how he looked at it after he took that. Give me that. Call the timeout.
Yeah, it is a little special because I've known Chuck for a while, and we've always had run-ins, but it always seems like I get the last word.
88. It looked like his luck had finally run out.
He certainly doesn't have that normal Bird rhythm going for him. seconds remaining, has only 7, has to be 15.
That's 8, making 9, and 10, 11 as we're counting. 13. He's still got to drop one here quickly. 14. This is a tie for the money.
It gave me chills again, dog.
He knew exactly what the score was. He knew that ball was going to win the competition for him, and it's almost like he did it in dramatic fashion just to make it more fun.
He knew it when he let it go and was headed for the winner's circle.
Then the game begins. Magic and Larry come out together, 2 guys that had saved the league. They wouldn't even be playing this game without those 2. And Magic passed the ball. Larry makes the first basket.
Bird backing in, goes to the fadeaway.
I mean, it just didn't get any better than that.
The U.S. was off and running.
and the result was a thing of beauty.
Johnson leading the break, finds Robinson.
And no one seemed more excited to be sharing the court than the co-captains.
Bird for three.
Opening night was a smashing success, with the outcome never in doubt.
Oh, a bullet from Magic to Portland.
And late in the game, fans in Portland decided they wanted a curtain call from a three-time MVP.
The crowd start cheering, Larry, Larry, Larry.
He probably didn't even intend to go back in the game.
Reacts to the entrance of Larry Bird, a standing ovation.
And as he'd done so many other times in his career, Larry Bird rose to the occasion.
Jordan with the behind-the-back save. Here's Bird. Yes.
You just knew that Larry Bird was not going to miss that shot.
It was a virtually flawless performance. The final margin of victory was 77 points. And Magic and Bird had led the way.
The Larry Bird retirement ceremony, they had it on a night when there was no game. That's how special, that's how popular, that's how great Larry Bird is. They filled the Boston Garden, and you couldn't get a ticket. Magic comes out, and it was just great, and he had the Celtic t-shirt on underneath, and the speech that Magic gave.
Larry Bird said that there would be another Larry Bird one day. And Larry, there will never, ever, ever be another Larry Bird.
To have all the fans come back to pay tribute and to say thank you. There was nothing like that on earth.
Tonight, my basketball career is officially over, and I had a blast. So tonight I leave. I leave basketball forever. I leave a game that I loved. Sorry, but I'm gone. I'm history. I dedicated my life to basketball, and I dedicated my life to the Boston Celtics. So, I say good night, Boston, and may God bless each and every one of you. Good night.
Probably the saddest day in Boston Celtics history. But that is it for this video, man. If you guys did enjoy this video, do me a big favor, man. Smash that thumbs up button. Also, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. When you subscribe, click that post notification bell to be notified on all things Raw Television. Roll to 3K, no cap, man. I love y'all. Appreciate all the support. See y'all in the next video. I'm out this thing. Gang.